Oh shit, this is gonna be a good one. Yo, 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 yo. You already know what it is and what it do. Welcome back to the Broken Mute Button Network. As always, you are now tuned into Rumble Ready Fight Podcast. What up, Kiki? What's the dilly?
What's going on with your brother? How's everything, man?
Hey, shit, man. Just cooling, man. You know, just the usual, taking it day by day. But we're going to go ahead and get into these fights. We ain't even going to waste no time.
Yo, man, why Brian Norman knocked out my Chinese delivery man? Crazy. His
Yo,
little
my
shot.
brother sent me. So my brother sent me some shit saying that old boy got knocked out. He was like had some type of concussion or some type of shit like previously before this shit, and but the nigga definitely got concussed in this fight though, because the way the back of his head hit the motherfucking mat, that shit was crazy, bro.
He got people in his circle that don't love him. That nigga needs to give up boxing, man. Fuck it, it's over.
Yeah, what's his name? Brian Norman talking about, yeah, he was scrappy and all of that. Yeah, he was out there fighting, man. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Come on, man.
Who you
Nigga be a
think you
nobody. Was in a tough fight. Nigga was not in a tough fight, talking all crazy. Man, niggas, that's all that adrenaline he be having after the end of these fights, and they be talking crazy because he know he ain't want no smoke with boots, B. He know, come
man?
on, man.
Speak before we get to that. Hold on. Before we get to that,
それでは最後になります。話せる範囲で今後のプランをぜひ教えてください。
Yeah, you cannot disclose everything right now,
Oh
probably,
man.
but please tell us about your future.
you know what I'm saying?
About the future, I mean, I wish I had a certain fight coming up, but they heard B Norm the storm coming, and you know I know what happened when the storm comes. You grab your boots and run. So we shall see what's next for me. Hopefully October or November we can get some in, but we shall see.
まあそうですね、また
It's
嵐が
running
待って
really
います。
slow,
10月、
my end.
11月と試合が組まれることになると思うんですけれども、どんな嵐が待ち受けているかというところも含めて、ストームと戦っていきたいと思います。
I can't even hear anything.
ありがとうございました。
Well, you know what he said, and you know how that shit is gonna come out on the actual video. But anyway, so you already know he said the whole boots. When they hear the B storm, the Norm Storm is coming. They put their boots on, bro. You literally did this. You was quiet the whole time, Brian Norman Jr. And you literally the next day after Boots announced he's moving permanently to 154. Now you want to open your mouth.
And if he a true fighter, he could have fight boots at a catchweight. Boots will take it.
Yeah, yeah.
Fight boots.
And I was sitting my and I mean, I heard that they've had some sparring episodes, and they said that Boots we could probably get him out of there in like less than 5 in a real fight. That's how it's based on their sparring sessions.
That's the case. Why he talking like he big man? Why he talking that talking? He ain't even like that. Come
Cause
on.
he moving to 154, and he know Boots ain't gonna waste his time with him. And from what I heard, that Boots and them gave him an offer 2 times, and he turned it down.
Mm.
So what are we doing here? Soon as literally, yo, your timing was like bad, bro. First of all, you knocked out a dude that none of us knew or care about. You went to Japan for like fucking 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. When I was waking up, smoking my morning blunt, that's when I saw that you knocked the nigga out, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
I said, oh shit, I forgot about this fight.
Yeah, one. I knew it was happening. Yeah, I did. I knew it was happening the day before, but I definitely forgot about it by the time I woke up. I ain't even gonna say and lie to you, bro. I'm not
Oh,
even gonna lie. That
so
shit, man.
I just so happened to come across it. Then I sent it to you. Remember?
Yeah, Sasaki. Like, come on, bro. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. There's 2 dudes in Japan that's good. Even though them two are still kind of, you know what I'm saying. We need to really see them really tested. I guess anyway, probably been is a little more tested than what's his name, Tanaka Takada Natana. What's his name, Takana, whatever his name, not
Homeboy,
Takani or whatever. I don't, man, whatever.
this whole shit up, man.
Yeah, I know I fucked this whole shit up. Y'all know who I'm talking about in the comments. Y'all probably gonna talk hella shit and probably gonna laugh at me for fucking it up because y'all always do that shit in the comments. But I laugh with y'all too because when I play it back, the shit do be funny. I'm keeping it 100 with you. You feel me?
Right. Like,
But yeah, yo, don't Brian Norman Jr. Just to sum up this segment, you can't talk about a dude once he announced he's going to the weight class that a whole nother weight class, and you know that he's gone. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
if he think he that fucking tough, why don't you go follow him?
Exactly. Exactly.
Go follow him then. Go
Call out
follow
Earl Spence. He should
him.
call, nah, Earl Spence don't need to be at 47 no more. Never mind.
Man, damn, but yo, my man got his ass whipped one time and the world just turned they fucking back, man. That's the fucked up part about boxing though, man. Cause one
That's
minute
why
they
they protecting that
next
O.
like nigga retired. Nigga said, yo, nigga, I was just great 2 fucking fights with previous fights. I get my ass with one time and that's it. That's
He
crazy.
has to come back and show greatness. Right now, we don't even hear a peep from him. He was teased. He was pump faking like he was getting ready to come back and fight Fundora, getting all in the ring and all that and bullshit. But he ain't actually fighting.
That was politics. And you know they was fucking with Al Heyman, man.
Yeah, I'm sure it was Al Heyman. But Fundora is fighting Tim Zoo again. Tim Zoo gonna knock his ass out long as he don't get no cut on the top of his head this time.
That nigga Fandora might have to just open that shit back up with a little sharp elbow. Boom.
Yeah, I know. He was fucking around. Fundora gonna fuck around and sneak a damn elbow. He gonna do it like 12-6 too.
And then
Word up, bro.
apologize, then apologize. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yo, Jamel Charlo. That'll be a good fight for him to come back against Boots at 154.
Huh? That'd be a terrible fight to come back to for
I mean,
Jamel Charlo.
because Boots, it's his first fight up at 154, and this is gonna be Charlo's first fight coming back in a while. I think Charlo coming back could beat Boots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think he could beat Boots even if he
Oh,
fucking had two tune-up
let's
fights.
ask Chat GPT before the segment is over.
All right, yeah, but yeah, keep talking while I look it up.
Um,
But why
yeah.
would what makes you think that what tools you think that Charlo have that's gonna beat Boots, especially if Boots
But
go into Matrix mode?
he got a nice one too. You got to see how Boots his first fight at 154 going up against I'm looking at it as a former undisputed champion. Remember, he lost Canelo. That was it. But he was definitely undisputed at 154.
I mean, yeah, he definitely was. He lost to Tony Harrison.
The
We ain't
difference,
gonna sit there and not act like that. You know what I'm saying? But like,
even though you don't want to acknowledge it, it's okay.
I mean, it was a dead division. Let's just be honest about it. Like, are we still gonna?
You can't take away the man accolades,
I'm
man.
not taking away his accolade. He was undisputed. I'm not disputing that. But
Okay,
it's a dead division, bro. Like, come on.
to beat champions. He ain't get no fucking belt from no vacate or some shit that was just some floating in email champion. He beat champions and took their belts, man. You can't.
Okay, bro. Whatever you say, Kiki. Like I said, bro, that was a dead division when he was undisputed. Now that division's lit. And where he at? Where he at?
They said the same thing about Spence when Bud. They said the same shit to Bud after he beat Spence. It was a dead division. Spence won who he fucking was, so it wasn't nothing.
What are you talking about, bro?
I'm just giving you.
Nah, bro.
You can't take away man accolades, man. You can't do that, B.
Yeah.
I
No, I'm
all
not taking away. I'm not taking away no man, the man's accolades. But at the
you
end of
gotta,
the day,
you gotta
it
respect.
was a dead division. I'm telling you,
You
yes,
gotta
he
respect.
was undisputed,
I
but the
apologize.
division was dead.
Respect his accolades.
Bro, you don't during that time, who besides Tony Harrison and who else he fought in that division? Who else do you remember in that division?
I remember him knocking out Hatley ass. I remember him being a fucking face of PBC back in the day.
Yeah.
It was not I'm about to say every week, but he always on there knocking shit out. Him and his
In a
brother.
dead division, bro. Like that shit was a dead division. That 154 shit is live now. It's way more entertaining to look forward to a 154 match now than back then. Let's be honest.
Think Charlo can't beat Tim Zoo?
We have to. He got to fight to find out. I don't know because Tim Tszyu got knocked out by that one Russian dude.
You think Tim Tszyu would have given Charlo, who before he fought Canelo, a problem?
Yeah, I think he would
But
definitely. Styles make fights, definitely. All right, so
the
you
boy,
want to know what Chat GPT
boy
said?
get knocked out. Well, Fedora got his ass knocked out, but your boy, he lost. He lost.
He did lose, but you know that
Right, he
that
did.
shit does play a role,
Right, he did.
bro. That fight would have been definitely different if he wasn't leaking with blood all over his face.
Wait, no. He also, how many losses? Tim Tszyu got like 2 losses.
Yeah, he got knocked out by that big Russian dude that everybody's ducking. So
Yeah, he should have ducked too, nigga. Fuck out of
yeah,
here.
but he's a warrior.
I ain't talking about the fight. I'm talking the punch, nigga.
I think it's stupid, bro. Yo, so look, the final scorecard, they
Protect
saying
yourself at all times, nigga. What happened, nigga? What happened, nigga?
you ain't doing a good job in that one. That motherfucking right was too quick. Sorry, Tim Tszyu. Hey, but look, so Jerron Boots Ennis versus Jamel Charlo. Ennis by wins 116-113. It could also be 115-113 or 114-114, depending on swing rounds. Final verdict: Jerron Boots Ennis by close but clear unanimous decision. Why Boots wins. More tools in his bag, can switch stances, throw combos, and move better. Higher output. Charlo's low volume costs him in rounds. Explosiveness. Ennis can score big moments more often, and even if he doesn't hurt Charlo. Could Charlo win? Yes, yes, especially if he times Ennis perfectly and hurts him early. Boots gets reckless and eats a counter. Charlo has power at 154, but he needs to step up the pace and control the ring more than he usually does. So Boots, and I don't even think it would be that close.
Yo, I don't know, man. Nah, I got Charlo beating Boots.
I know.
I'm talking prime Charlo.
Well, how old is he now? Like he's not in his prom still? Like what are we
I'm
talking about here?
talking like prime, like prime Charlo, like him being undisputed, him being that Charlo that you always saw on PBC knocking shit out.
Come on,
I
bro.
he would definitely,
Come on,
yeah.
no. You know Al Heyman like to put a lot of these niggas in there with trash cans, bro.
Oh my gosh. Hello, Alvarez. Do you consider him? You do respect his undisputed
Dark Age of Boxing.
title? Huh?
Dark Ages of Boxing was Canelo's reign.
So you don't respect his wins and his accolades at
Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. Boxing's getting more live again, not even because of Canelo or like Tank. When it started really, I think really started getting more popping again was the year. Like soon as the Spence Crawford happened, then you started seeing other fights happening that was much more entertaining. Like you got the Ryan Haney, you got the Haney and what's your boy at 140? The one with the braids, Progray. You know what I'm saying? Even though Progray ain't that good, but you still got it was still a fight to watch, huh?
trash. Trash. Beat his ass.
Yeah, Haney did whoop his ass. When Haney soft ass hands actually dropped him. You know, Scatty think that Haney gonna come in there with power at 147. I was like, well, he ain't showing us no opportunity, ain't showing us that he can. So right now, I'm just
Oh,
gonna continue to say he ain't got no power.
he been fuck coming in the ring with power, nigga. If you ain't got no offense, that nigga better come in there with offense. Fuck out of here. Nigga, offense, nigga, fight, nigga.
Yeah, and defense, keep that fucking damn right hand up. You know what I'm saying? So
Better come back and figure this shit out, B. For real.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
just he got to figure this shit out, man.
Yeah, he definitely does. He's sitting there over here talking about he want to fight T.O. He want to fight all these people who's actually going to hit you. They're going to hit you and they're going to catch you. They're not going to come forward. T.O.'s not going to just walk forward. You know what I'm saying?
He'll look good against motherfuckers I never even heard of. I'm sorry, brother.
But he ain't gonna just walk forward though.
You know, they keeping us entertained, but nigga, he ducking real smoke. Ryan's the only nigga that I know that call out fighters and he actually fights them.
Yeah, because what's the name? Because
Because this time they call T.O. out, like nigga, fight Keyshawn. You know how I feel about that. Fight Keyshawn. They say his father said some racist shit and they whooped him.
yeah. Well, I know they already said that
They
Teofimo Matchroom already said they're not setting up Teofimo up with Hitchens. It doesn't. They might not be setting that up. So we'll see what's up with that. Speaking of Hitchens, he stopped Kambosa. Body shot, nasty, mean.
yo, the jab, boom, boom, yo, the pull counters, boom, boom, fight
Hmm.
pocket, boxed a little bit, what? Body
Yeah,
shot, hurt him, up, down, up.
that I was dying. My brother texted me and was like, "Yo, this shit about to look like Mayweather versus Gaddy too."
Like, yo, sharp, right beside,
Yeah.
boom, boom, he worked the jab, boom. Kambosa shit was fucked up. Yo,
Hmm.
beautiful jab, man. That's like, that's boxing. Like, that's what I
Yeah.
love. Stuff like that. You can fight on
Yeah.
the inside, you can fight on the outside. You using the ring general shit.
Rick. Yeah.
Like, yo, that's what boxing is all about. That was a beautiful boxing, man.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. But let's talk about Cambosa for a second. Ain't duck no smoke.
Never duck smoke.
Only
Never.
person I only person I don't know why him and Shakira never even had that fight after they was talking that shit or whatever.
Hmm.
But he fought. If you really think about it, he fought the best that lightweight had to offer outside of like Tank and Shakira and Keyshawn. And Keyshawn just like coming is like pretty much come up and coming now, even though he got a belt, but he only got like 12, 13 wins or some shit like that. But I believe that he's what you call a warrior in boxing. You know what I'm saying? He fought Lomachenko. He fought Teofimo. He beat Teofimo. You know what I'm saying? He just fought Hitchens. You know what I'm saying? He fought he fought the dude Keyshawn Davis had fought, didn't he?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I
I'm not
think he
sure.
might have fought that dude that Keyshawn Davis had just stopped. The one who had the belt.
I don't even, man. Shit, I don't remember that fight.
I don't know. Maybe they didn't. I could be wrong.
Wait.
But I know he fought one of them Eastern Europeans, and he had one on a robbery. That was the one that Secure was at. And
Mm.
niggas believe that he actually lost that fight, and I think he did too, because I watched it. And he was getting his ass whipped by that dude,
But
whoever the
piggyback
dude was.
on that, you now that you mentioned him, right? Brung him up, right? Bro, what's going on with the situation? Like, you know, any fines, any suspensions,
I haven't
bro?
heard anything.
What's going on? So they're just gonna sweep that right under the carpet. Oh, you better not post it. If you do, you won't come in the conference room no more. Oh, if you post it, I'll sue you. I'll sue.
Yeah, like
Because you're not hearing nothing about it. Like, what's
it
like?
kind of.
I know one of his brothers apologized publicly.
Well, it's quiet right now. All honesty, bro. They should just go ahead and have the rematch for Keyshawn and damn, what the fuck is this dude name
Santos.
now? Huh?
Santos. I want to see him fight
No,
Santos.
not it wasn't. No, it wasn't Santos. He needed to have the rematch against the brother, the one that just fought his brother, that just beat his brother. Because you know that he had a draw,
Hmm.
or it was a no. It wasn't a draw. It was a no contest. And homeboy kind of felt that he got robbed. Yeah, because that's when the one where he got caught with the weed.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember that. I mean, shit,
Mhm.
fight him then. Shit,
Yeah, so he should go ahead and do that fight again against him because the fight was close.
knock something out. He'd be all right.
Yeah, at this point you went in there with your brothers and shit. He just beat your older brother. And you supposed to be the star right now. Go ahead, you the champion.
Right.
Fight him. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're gonna give De Los Santos that match now, even though De Los Santos got paid for it, De Los Santos will get paid twice.
Mm.
He ain't got the belt no more. Honestly, they can fight at a catch weight. He probably going to 140 anyway.
I just want to see some. I just want to, man. Listen, man. I just want to see. I want boxing to step it up major, man. Like,
Yeah.
come, all these dudes,
It's
shit.
gotten better. We can't sit here and act like it because it's been more fights now.
Bro, I feel like Shakur, T.O., all these Devin Haynes, they should have been fought. Tank, they should have been fought. That shit, like, yo, come on, man. Niggas is getting
Now
come
is the prime time for them to actually do that shit, especially with Turkey just throwing bags out there.
right. Come
Now
on.
it's time to do it. I understand why they ain't doing it now, but now you're gonna get paid like a motherfucker to do that fight. All of them. Ryan, right now, only thing left for Ryan to fight is what, like Teofimo and give Haney the rematch, and that's it. And he honestly, him and Rolly can run it back. Honestly,
I think, yo, T.O. whoop Ryan ass, bro.
yeah, I think T.O. with Ryan ass.
Oh, Ryan only got his ass, yo. That motherfucker had to been on something because that left hook wasn't hooking. You know what I'm saying? That when he was fighting Haney versus when he's fighting Rolly.
Well,
I
you
said
know he had surgery on that shit right after that damn Romero fight too. No,
oh, he must have. So he tore something in the fight, huh? Get the fuck out of here.
no, on his hand, They even showed the scar from it and shit.
Oh, it
So I
happened.
don't know what it was.
Hey, fuck out of here. No, I ain't trying to hear no excuses.
It might have been his
Because
right hand, not his left hand. I don't know, but I know it was one of them hands.
if he would have won, you would never hear about it.
Yeah, that's true.
You would never.
That's
Yeah,
true.
and you would
Nah,
never.
well, surgery, not a surgery. You would still would have heard about it whether he won or lost.
Nah, we
It's
would
just
never.
that now it looks like it's just that now that of course
That's
if
not.
you do it after you lose, it looks like an excuse.
That's not to me. To me, that's not professional.
What?
Like you don't take away from a person's win. Like you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Rolly dropped that nigga
Right.
with a left
Right.
with his own shit. You know what I'm saying?
But that his fucking awkward style. That
Well, it looked like he got a mix of judo stance in that
right.
shit.
Right. Yo, I think did he I believe he was into karate, wasn't he?
Yeah, it was judo.
Yeah, yeah. Karate
It was
back.
judo. That's why it's like that.
That's a fact.
Yeah, he's definitely a combat athlete. You know what I'm saying? Word up. All right, so Mungia's B sample came back, failed,
Yeah, you know what's
failed.
happening. So we go the feds going over there, what, man? What's going on?
Look, they in Mexico. What they going over there to do?
Look. What we gotta do? Well, it's that way. That
They,
way. Over there. Them over there. Yeah.
hey, they in
And we're
Mexico. What the
civilians on
fuck
this
they
show.
going to do?
We're civilians on this show.
They
We
gonna
love the boxers. We love our
they
boxers,
look.
okay?
Look, the feds got to reach out to the federales. That's the only way they gonna fuck. They can't go in there and do a damn thing, bro.
Word.
Yo, Canelo, Camp, Eddie Reynoso, whoever it is, they need to be under investigation.
This shit
What
is
is it? 5 or 6? Was it 6 fighters failed or 5? I
and
think
yo,
it was 6.
that's crazy. So they're not being drug tested year round like that. That's crazy.
I explained that shit to you last week. UFC do that shit year round, whether you got a fight coming up or not, whether you in competition or not. You getting random drug tests. They don't do that shit in boxing, bro.
That's crazy. Because they
But you gotta think about it. Boxing's not under one umbrella like the UFC, where you are under one contract to one company. These guys are practically all freelancers. You know what I'm saying?
you sound you speak your phone. Yup.
Yeah, yeah. You hear me?
It's just breaking up like a mic.
Yo.
Yup.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Something wrong with
better. Okay. All right. Well, Kiki shit over there messing up. He's probably refreshing right now, but he'll be right back. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna keep this shit moving. But yeah, bro, man, something has to shake with Canelo Camp or Eddie Reynoso, whoever it is, because at this point, bro, they just keep getting popped for steroids, bro. That's like 5 or 6 fighters at this point, man. So it's like you in a combat sport where you have a full contact and y'all agreeing to assault each other and you getting the upper hand by taking performance enhancements. Kiki's right at this point. That camp needs to be banned. It needs to be broken up. Every fighter needs to all go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. It's crazy, man. I think it's kind of trash. I'm done with them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm actually overseeing Canelo. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping this Crawford. I hope Crawford does end this shit with him and send him on his road, even though we know this is going to be Terrence Crawford's last fight. So we'll see what happens with that. I'm looking forward to it. We'll see what happens with it, man. I want to know what y'all know in the I want to know what y'all think in the comments. Who y'all got in the Canelo fight versus Terrence Crawford? Let me know who y'all got. You know what I mean? Because I got Crawford in the fight. Kiki thinks Crawford is going to get destroyed by Canelo. He's talking about as a steroid versus steroid, a juicer versus juicer fight. I ain't even gonna say steroid, but juicer versus juicer fight, or P's versus PEDs, because of the simple fact that he's still bitter about Spence losing and shit like that and getting his ass whipped by Terrence Crawford. You know what I mean? So he swears that because if he's with Victor Conte and all of them, automatically you on steroids because they know how to cheat the system. So we'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying with that, but it would be crazy if Terrence Crawford was to ever get popped for anything, which I'm pretty sure he's not on anything. He's a clean fighter. After talking shit about Manny Pacquiao, saying after he fought Floyd, he never got no knockouts or any of that shit or whatever. As soon as they started doing the USADA drug test and shit like that, it's crazy, man. Yep. I see my brother in the comments say he got Bud easily. Yep. So definitely I got Bud too for sure. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens with this fight. It's going to be a tough one. I don't think nobody's going to get knocked out in this fight. We'll see what happens with it. But yeah, I don't know where the hell Kiki's at. I'm waiting for him to hurry up and get his ass back here. So that way we can keep the show rolling. You know? Yeah, bro. So but yeah, something has to shake with this Canelo camp. Deontay Wilder got a fight coming up. Nobody really cares about it, but it's on the 27th. He's fighting some dude named Terrell Hendon or some shit like that. I might go for Terrell Hendon. I might go for Terrell Hendon. Oh, there you go. He's back, y'all.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Damn.
Yo, I was talking about the Canelo Crawford. I asked people in the comments. My brother responded, said he got Bud easily. And I was telling him how you got Canelo and shit like that.
Right. All right, I say my breakdown of this fight. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to y'all from my standpoint. Crawford is nice. I give Crawford much respect. He's skillful, but weight classes for a reason. Canelo was nice. He's been in there with way tougher opposition, dropping fighters way bigger than Bud. I mean, you talking about experience. You don't move up like that. I mean, only way you will move up like that is for the bag, which Bud is chasing. Smart
Yeah.
business, but but you don't move up like that to fight a great fighter like Canelo. It's disrespectful.
Just disrespectful.
It's disrespectful. You're gonna come into a fighter's weight class. You're gonna move. He technically really moved what 3 weight classes up.
Yeah, if you want to be technical about it, because he only fought once at 154.
Right. So he's moving 3 weight classes up, bro. No way.
I still got Bud.
I think we need to, they need to go that way to that way too.
Yeah, come on, bro. That's
Snacks.
what I was talking about too while you wasn't here. How you say PEDs versus
shots
PEDs?
fired.
How you say PEDs
Shots
versus
fired.
PEDs?
They need to investigate water too. Yeah. How you gonna have somebody leading? What? Who? He sure gotta know a whole lot about who's on that list and who's not on that list. I mean, would you give somebody like that a job? Come on, man, stop it, man. That man over there, mastering his craft, brother. Man, all of them full of shit. All they do is mash shit. That man over there mastering his craft. Like, okay, boom, manipulating shit. Come on. Come on, man. Like, why would you want to be why would anybody want to be associated with somebody like Victor Conti? Just
Yeah,
why? Knowing his reputation. Like, I
yeah,
wouldn't want nobody to question any of my hard work. You understand what I'm
that's
saying?
fair. Yeah, I agree.
I don't understand, like, and then Victor Conti, I watched the scandal. He said, like, athletes would go to him when they wanted to take their game to that next level. All right. If you was nice already, you want him to take you here. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's what steroids and all that should be about. Everything is about cycling off, and he understood it. He would manipulate the system. A couple of
Bro,
boxers,
all you could do is just speculate on that shit because Bud's never been caught of anything, bro. But
man.
Canelo
If
has,
Mayweather was
and his
associated
whole camp.
with Victor Conti, they're trying to taint Mayweather's whole career. Tainted.
They wouldn't be able to because he would have never been pop for anything. He's retired.
Listen, if he was just associated with him, all right, that whole great cloud would be there.
Well, I mean, he's still in the sport. Why they ain't ban him? Why the commissions ain't got him out of there?
Because everybody getting paid. What the hell? What you mean? Everybody getting
Until
paid.
somebody get popped for
You got shit on
steroids,
them.
huh?
Everybody got shit on each other. Right. I mean, yo, we got Alicia. You got Alicia Bumgardner. She's about
She
to
had
fight.
another one who popped for steroids before.
Then I heard she was cleared. We gotta ask ChatGPT for that. I don't know.
I think she was cleared about that. I think she was cleared. I got
But yo,
she
what
fighting some chick named Jennifer Miranda from Colombia. I've never really heard of any Colombian boxers. Can you think of one off the top of your head? Huh?
July 11th.
Yeah, July 11th. She's on the Katie Taylor card. Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano 3. Who you got in that fight?
Man, see some headbutts in that fight.
I'm mad that she won't give her the 12 round. No, what is this? Amanda wants the 12 round 3 minutes. I'm mad she won't give her that. Yeah, Katie Taylor committed, said she was going to do it, and then when it was time to sign the contract, she backed out of it. Yeah, I mean, Amanda wanted to do the real deal.
Man, that's crazy.
My brother said, no matter what, look, you see it's popping up it should be popping up on the screen. He said, no matter what, Baumgartner, steroids or not, she's nice as fuck.
Yo, she was looking. Yo, she was looking real. Okay, Baumgartner. But yo, question: what's your thoughts? Well, like, what you thought happened between her and Shields, man? Because they was coming at each other. Well, she came at Shields first. Like, what was that?
I don't know what they was talking about possibly fighting, but I heard they used to like spar together every once in a while. But like, I'm not even interested in that fight because they both from Michigan, right?
I know for a fact.
And I think Baumgartner might be from Detroit. I don't quote me 100% on it, but I believe she's from there somewhere. Somewhere, if she's not from there, it might be Ohio. She's somewhere from the Midwest. I know that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm glad they stopped beefing though, but they was going at it was a couple of words.
They're not even in the same that. Just like how you said weight classes for a reason. I don't want to see Clarissa Shields definitely look way bigger than her, bro. At least Terrence Crawford don't look smaller than Canelo because he's taller than him. At least.
Clarissa looking a little heavy back there.
This nigga crazy. All right, so look, we got BA in the comments. Hey, BA in the comments. He asking who you got, Canelo or Crawford. You got Canelo. I got Crawford. Shout out to BA.
Canelo. I got Canelo. the bigger skill guy always beats the smaller skill guy.
Yeah, okay, we gonna see, bro.
And you coming up through weight classes. If he whoop Canelo ass, I'm telling you, man, I'm gonna write the federal government and I'm gonna push a fucking investigation to smack, man. Because there's no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell. I'm gonna get a lot of people involved. I know people. Look,
nigga's stupid, bro. Yo, so So they what's the name start tomorrow? They press conference. Canelo and Crawford.
Good.
And
Where's
the
it gonna be
first
held
one's
at?
in Saudi Arabia because I know Terrence Crawford just landed there earlier today, I believe. That shit gonna be
Copy,
the most
copy.
boring press conference ever. Nobody's gonna talk shit. It's gonna be like super respectful. Like that shit's gonna be annoying. Like some of these press
Yo,
conferences, like if it's not gonna be entertaining, like that shit need to be like 20 minutes, bro. Because I understand you got to do
yo,
them.
they gotta make that shit entertaining. Canelo gotta do the talking though. Yo, they should just bring Oscar De La
Here we
Hoya out
go. Yep. Dana White's actually back to promoting this shit.
there.
Dana
Yo,
White and
oh wait, oh they should have somebody call out Canelo. You know what I'm saying? You shut the fuck up right now,
motherfucker.
motherfucker. They gotta make shit
Yeah.
entertaining, man. But
Berlanga tried to make it entertaining because Canelo was talking hella shit to him. He was saying some wild shit, but he was talking hella shit.
yo, Plant tried it too. Yo, Canelo slapped this like two
Yeah,
pieces.
he cut him.
Boom. Oh nigga, whole
He
shave.
cut him. He cut him.
Yo,
Yeah. So
Canelo alone,
so you remember
man.
how you was talking about Tank been kind of humble and quiet? All right, so
Yeah.
according to my brother who's telling me that Twitter's like a whole nother world when it comes to this boxing shit. Obviously, we ain't really on Twitter like that. We got a Twitter page, but we ain't really on it. Apparently, my man Tank is the king of the tweet and delete, and that he's not. My bro said has not been humble. That every time he tweets something, he goes to delete. He's still
Yo,
talking shit. The only reason we just don't see it because he's on
you know his
on
mind.
X or Twitter, whatever it's called. You know what I'm saying? Because he did post something
Nigga probably
after
somewhere eating
about
ice
Hitchens, and
cream.
then he deleted that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what to say about
Yeah,
that. Like, I don't know, man. To each his own, man. I hope he just focusing on his fight, and I wish him well, man.
yeah. Hopefully. So Caleb Smith and Benavidez is apparently in talks. Yeah.
Really? Yeah, Canelo beat his ass already, didn't
Was
he?
it Caleb? Was it Caleb or Liam he beat?
I mean, he whooped both of the brothers' ass. What you talking about?
Nigga came out there trying to come out there and fight for his brother.
I told you, brothers, he whooped both of
He
their
tried to
ass,
go
man.
fight for his
And he
brother.
heard fed him one brother, then turned around, fed him the other brother, and they deal.
Look,
Come
that was
on,
the
man.
contract too. I get to whoop both of your brothers' asses.
Right.
Oh shit.
Come on.
Oh shit.
Oh, you know, David Benavidez and them niggas was younger when Canelo got him, so them niggas is old now. David
Oh
Benavidez gonna
yeah,
beat
he
the shit
finna
out of
murder
him.
one. He gonna. I actually don't even want to
It's
see that
over.
fight.
It's over. Might get the other brother too. Shit.
I don't even want. I actually kind of don't even want to see that fight, to be honest with you, because he's more. He's probably going to beat the dog shit out of him. It is probably going to be like really bad, bro. Look, better be knocked his ass out too. Oh my god, yeah, he doesn't even have a chance. He went to decision with Canelo.
Oh,
He went to
wait a minute. I want to talk. I want to talk about something else too
yeah.
before we
What's up?
forget, bro. Jake Paul versus
I actually had that written
Chavez
down. We was
Jr.
getting to that next, actually.
What?
I told you,
Where the fuck they find?
bro.
Really? Out of all the people they could have put on their card, man. But hey, you know what? Let me not even say nothing negative. Much respect to him. You know
Nah,
what I'm
fuck
saying?
that.
But
Fuck
come
that
on,
respect shit.
like,
Jake
come
Paul, you
on,
ain't
bro.
slick, bro. You're fighting fucking Chavez
Yo,
Jr. Chavez Jr. is so washed. He lost to Anderson Silva. Chavez Jr. lost a boxing match to Anderson Silva.
man, why he could have called Triple G in that motherfucking ring,
Triple
man.
G is like out of shape like a
He could
motherfucker.
have called the
Yeah.
bone. He could have called the
He
bone
could
crusher.
Andre
Why he
Ward,
ain't call out
Andre Ward
Andre
probably could have
Ward?
trained and got ready in
What?
time for that fight.
Why he ain't
And
call out
Andre Ward
Andre
would have put his
Ward?
undefeated streak on the line against him.
Right, some fucking people. Easy money grabs. I mean, it's a great business. Great business.
Yeah. Oh,
Great.
yeah. He definitely is having a great
Great.
business. He's fighting Uber drivers, washed up niggas. Chavez Jr. is going to lose to this. I hope Chavez Jr. actually really trains for this fight, bro. which
They
he
gonna tell
probably
him, they
won't.
gonna,
He probably going to the fucking
they gonna
bar.
tell him the whole country behind him. He gonna lose. They gonna he don't. I mean, let me not even. He didn't have discipline, just like Zab Judah didn't have discipline. A lot Adrian Broner don't have discipline. When you
Yeah,
don't have discipline, this is what happens to careers in the sport of boxing.
yeah,
Like you
that's
don't
a fact.
prosper. You can't have 1 foot in and 1 foot out in boxing. You gotta have discipline, man. And
Yeah,
these
that's
two
a fact.
had shit handed to them. They had the
Yeah.
machine behind them. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So you just gotta stay focused, man. I feel like he would have been. He probably would have. I ain't gonna say he would have been as great as his dad, but he probably would have. They probably was probably trying to brand
That
him as the
nigga,
next Canelo.
he would apply. Fucking Shane
I mean,
Mosley
I'm sorry.
Jr.
They
better
probably
than
would have
him.
put. I'm sorry. They probably would have put the machine behind him and not Canelo if he was more disciplined.
Yeah, honestly, probably. But
That's a fact.
because wasn't he with De La Hoya too?
I believe so. Yeah,
So yeah, there you go. You know what I mean?
they would put the machine behind him. Then he had to come on the whole country, Mexico, and just not just Mexico, just other, other states and stuff like that. Texas and all. They got a huge Mexican following,
Yeah, and
huge
it's like,
Mexican
bro.
following. And they loyal. They real loyal too.
Yeah, they are. They loyal as fuck. Oh, I
But
mean, all them,
he messed that
all
bag
any
up.
one of them, any one of those Latino nations, they all fucking damn loyal as fuck. You see how the Puerto Ricans are about their boxers with Trinidad, Camacho,
Right,
fucking Cotto. You know what I
right,
mean? Amanda Serrano, they fucking with her right now. They're not
right.
really fucking with Berlenga though. But if Berlengo had to beat Canelo, guess what? They would have been fucking with that nigga heavy.
That's a fact.
They would have
That's
loved that, bro. If Berlenga had to beat Canelo, the whole island would be like, "Oh, loving this nigga." That whole New Yorican shit, where they're different than us, shit would have went out the fucking window. And that's a fact, bro.
that's
That is a fact. Um, I was talking about the Wilder shit when you was out of here. Wilder is fighting next weekend. He fight the day before Jake Paul.
much respect to Wilder. Nice. Okay, what's next? What's next, brother? What's next, man?
It's time to get into the Chat GPT
Yeah,
segment of the
my
show.
favorite segment. Yeah,
All
yeah. Let's
right,
go.
you ready?
Let's go.
All right, first one up. What we got? Andre Ward versus Canelo Alvarez. Who you got?
Reward.
I got Andre Ward too as well. I think Andre Ward does enough to keep Canelo off of him, kind of like how Bivol did.
Right.
Um, I would like. I don't really have much really to say about it. I think he'd be able to keep him off of him. It'll be a decision. I don't think it'll be obviously Canelo is not getting knocked out. Um, we have seen Andre Ward get hurt, but we saw Canelo get hurt like way early in his against Hector Cotto, like way early in his career. You know what I'm saying? But he hasn't been hurt since. But he was also eating them steaks. But
Right.
a prime fantasy match between Andre Ward and Canelo Alvarez, most realistically at 168 super middleweight. Okay, at 168. So that's fair. Is an elite level chess match between two of the smartest fighters of their generations. While Canelo is a master counterpuncher with explosive power, Ward brings technical mastery, grit, and the ability to completely neutralize an opponent. Sounds about right. In short, Ward has the style to beat Canelo and likely does, saying that he pretty much gonna beat him. Where we at? They saying rounds 1 through 3 will be like a fill out battle. Then 4 through 6 will be like a chess match that intensifies.
Bullshit. Ward whooping his ass. That's
Seven through
bullshit.
nine,
Sorry, but go ahead.
7 through 9, Ward takes control, and then 10 to 12, Canelo tries to rally, but Ward still edges it. Final verdict: Ward wins by unanimous decision 116, 112, and 115, 113. Ward's ability to nullify offensive fighters, adjust mid fights, and control distance and rhythm gives him the edge. Canelo has moments, especially to the body, but he's not active or mobile enough to take over the fight. That's practically what we said. You know what I'm saying? Could
Mm-hmm.
Canelo win? Yes, if he lands consistent, clean body shots and hurts Ward early. Ward chooses to engage in mid range for too long, unlikely. Yeah. Let me just get down. Yeah, that's pretty much the final shit. But stylistically, Ward's smart reach and ring control gives him the edge 7 out of 10 times. Yeah.
Cool. I got one for you though.
Who you got?
Andre Ward versus David Benavidez.
Ooh, I thought you was gonna say Joe Calzaghe.
Fuck it. About
Andre
nobody want to
Ward versus
slap
David.
people, slap punches. I don't talk about them slap punches, man. Come on, man. The slap. Yeah. Joe
Let's
Cal
see.
Slappy. That's what they call him, right?
All right, they said at 168. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
1 through 3, Ward sets the tempo. Ward will probably win the first 3 rounds. They're saying rounds 4 to 6. Who did you have in this fight?
Yo,
Because
I got
I don't
Ward. I got Ward. I
I
got
don't know
Ward.
who I got in this one right here, bro.
I
I
got
don't know who I
Ward.
got in this one. I might
Ward
have to
gonna
go.
figure it out. Ward can adapt.
I don't know,
Ward,
bro.
Golden Glove, golden Olympic gold medalist. Fuck wrong with you, nigga? I'm going with the Olympic gold medalist.
I guess if you look at it in the point standpoint,
No,
but somebody
yeah,
gonna get hurt in that fight.
he know how to steal around and all that shit. With the, yeah,
All right, so rounds 4 to 6,
he's smart.
Benavidez.
Ward is technical.
All right, so rounds 4 to 6, Benavidez finds some openings. So they saying at this point, up to round 6, it should be 4-2 Ward. 7 through 9, tactical swing. It should be 6-3 or 5-4 Ward. So 10 to 12, experience versus pressure. So 7-5 or 8-4 Ward. Final verdict: Andre Ward wins by unanimous decision. So basically, he's just gonna do a Sugar Ray Leonard style type shit. You know what I'm saying?
What you got to do to win? Fuck it.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, we got one in the comments. They want to see Roy Jones
Roy
Jr.
Jones. Roy Jones. Yo, let's not
I
forget, Morrell hurt Benavidez now. We ain't gonna act like we ain't see that. He stunned him. He hurt him a little bit.
um
Morrell.
I got Roy Jones too as well.
What?
At one
Prime Roy?
at
What?
168.
168?
At
Bro.
168, I definitely got Roy as
He might
well.
have been in them testosterones though, man.
Yeah, that's right. Bill Benavidez on some coke and put him in there. We
Right.
good.
Nah, but he
It's
got
even.
Andrew Heredia in his fucking team, so it'll be an even fight. I got
All
Roy.
right, so
I got Roy.
rounds 1 to 3, they got Roy sets the tone, scores 3-0. And then rounds 4 to 6, Benavidez tries to adjust, but it's still 6-0 or 5-1 Roy. And then round 7 through 9, Jones on a whole nother level. 9-0 Roy or 8-1 Roy. God. 10 to 12, Roy cruises or goes for a stoppage. 11-1 or 10-2 Roy. Final verdict: Roy Jones Jr. wins by unanimous decision or late TKO against David Benavidez. That's crazy.
But yo, check this out. Let's do Ward versus Roy Jones Jr.
We did that last week.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, we did that last week. They
Oh
gave
shit.
it to
Who-
Roy.
Wait. Oh, they
They
okay,
gave it
okay.
to Roy. Yeah, they gave it to Roy.
I forgot.
Mhm.
All right.
So why Roy wins? Because he's too fast, too mobile, too smart, too accurate.
Mm.
Could Benavidez win? It's very unlikely, but here's how. If Roy slows down and gets careless and gets clipped against the ropes, if Benavidez is allowed to sap Roy's body for 8+ rounds, which is very hard to, and they said Roy reflexes fade, which happened in his 30s, but not in his prime. Yeah, 12-round prime for prime. Benavidez gets touched up all night.
Facts. Yo, I do Benavidez versus Canelo. I want to see what Chat GPT has to say about that one.
Canelo versus who you got?
Canelo versus David Benavidez.
Who you got? Who you got?
I got Canelo.
You got Canelo? You got Canelo against David Benavidez?
Nigga, after I see Morrell hurt that big motherfucker, yes, I do.
So you got, but that makes you think that can. Okay, all right. I got David Benavidez.
Hit
I
to the
got David
body.
Benavidez. Canelo's ducking the nigga for a reason.
They both gonna be
Canelo's
on Roger be talking about. I ain't said, but Roger said it. May Roger rest in peace. Roger Mayweather.
look.
You know?
Canelo don't want that fight. First of all, the nigga's 5'8" and Benavidez 6'2". and the nigga reached 74, and the nigga fucking that 74-inch reach to his 70-inch reach is gonna look like fucking 80 inches versus 70. With a nigga 6'2"
Man,
versus a nigga
nice
5'8".
Canelo fight like that. He go under. He don't fight. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what you
Benavidez
Canelo
style is
nice.
might be a
Canelo
two.
been fighting.
Okay.
Canelo fought Bivol.
All right, let's
Yeah.
get to it. Rounds 1 through 3, KG opening. They saying Canelo 2-1 or either even. But I don't know how you can even around 1 through 3 unless it's a 10-10 round. I don't see that happening. And then you got rounds 4 through 6. Benavidez applies pressure. So scores 3-3 or Benavidez 4-2. Round 7 through 9, pivotal stretch. 5-4 either way, depending on judging criteria. Rounds 10 to 12, all out war. I can see that. Final round split could go either way. All right, so possible scorecards 15-13, Canelo, cleaner shots, ring generalship, or Benavidez 15-13, volume, pressure, and activity, or 114 draw. So they're saying Canelo by razor thin split decision or a draw. Canelo
Mm,
wins 7-5. I still got Benavidez.
I got Canelo.
Yeah. But then Benavidez throw way more punches than Canelo. Yeah.
Canelo's the counterpuncher.
My
Canelo,
brother said,
he will he will
my
make
brother,
he will make Benavidez pay.
we got one more. James Tony versus Canelo. I feel like we did this one before.
We did this one. James Tony had one.
And yeah, it was James Tony, I believe, who got that one.
That's a fact.
Yeah, let me go down and see the final verdict on this shit. I believe it was James Tony that they had picked on this. Because Tony's a whole fucking another level, when he was at middleweight. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Well,
still loading up right here.
Roy Jones whooped his ass.
Yeah, James Tony. Yeah, it's James Tony by close unanimous or majority decision. And they said it could be a draw if the judges favor Canelo's body work. But this nigga gonna be catching this nigga like crazy, bro. So it won't even fucking matter. All right, let's do one more before we wrap up, man. Who we got? 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 You ready?
What we got?
Floyd Mayweather Jr. versus Roberto Duran. Who you got?
Man, fucking Mayweather, man. Come on, man.
I'm
You think
entitled to go.
if you think Sugar Ray Leonard could frustrate Roberto Duran with that little leg shit he did, the little Ali shuffle bullshit move, what the fuck you think Floyd Mayweather pretty boy gonna do? What you think pretty boy gonna do? Gonna dance circles around that nigga, man. Come on, man. I'm great because we have the option to pick Pretty Boy Floyd or Money Mayweather. He left us with two.
Yeah. I
Right.
can dig it. I can dig it.
Floyd
All right,
Mayweather
so
left us with two. I showed y'all offensive style and defensive style,
all right,
B.
so let me show you. Let's get into the breakdown from Chat GPT.
Let's
Rounds
go.
1 through 4. Duran pressure, Floyd measures. So the score could be either 2-2 or 3-1 Floyd. Depends on the judging style. Long as you don't have that fucking judge from the Canelo fight. Wait for Canelo fought Mayweather, who called it a draw. Rounds 5 through 8, Floyd's adjustments. Score 5-3 or 6-2 Floyd. That's for if Floyd favor Floyd. All right, so 9 through 12. Tense, tactical, and tight. Final score 8-4 or 7-5 Floyd. Final verdict. Floyd Mayweather wins by unanimous decision. I feel like Floyd would have to fight Marvin Hagler the same way. What you
Listen,
think?
Marvin Hagler. Let me see.
Yeah, even though Melvin Hagler is probably more so like a
Marvin
middleweight.
Hagler, he was southpaw. He was more of that rugged, come straight forward style. Like
And
he
Floyd
would have to,
Mayweather sometimes
he would
sometimes
have to,
have issues with that
box.
shit.
He would have to box him.
Yeah, yeah.
Straight boxing. That's it. He fought a fighter like that, something similar, like a fighter. Remember he fought Corrales and all of that. Like them
Uh-huh.
rugged style, Chico Corrales, like them almost like them rugged style, straight come forward.
Yeah, but none of them ain't got that kind of power that Marvin Hagler possessed, though. And they ain't have Marvin Hagler chin. We seen what Mayweather did to Diego Corrales. Rest in
I
peace to him too.
because I think Floyd would do he'd do Hagler like that.
Nah.
What?
Mm-mm.
Floyd took away yo. Floyd was a genius in that ring, man.
He didn't. Floyd
Took
didn't
away
even
your
drop a
best
Turbo Gotti, did he?
he takes away your best attribute.
Yeah.
And yo, fuck you up before you know it's the fucking fight
Well,
over.
I tell you what though, if it's Floyd Mayweather with them broke ass hands, Money Mayweather against Marvin Hagler, Marvin Hagler's going. It's going to be tough, man.
Hold on. Either Mayweather would have whipped his ass.
We'll see.
Either Mayweather whoop a lot of niggas'
We'll
asses.
put that.
You know
We're
what
gonna
I'm
put that on check. Even though
saying? No,
Mayweather
hold on,
never.
brother. Hold on. You got to put respect on Floyd Mayweather's name now. Know what I'm saying?
Yo, listen,
Nah,
man. Even though Floyd Mayweather, I give it to Floyd or whatever. He never fought at actual middleweight,
yeah.
but that would have been a great fight. But we're gonna bring that up on Chat GBT next week because that's all the time we got for everybody this week, man. All
Right.
right, y'all. We appreciate y'all, man. Make sure y'all like and subscribe as always to the Broken Mute Button Network. Follow us on all social media platforms at Rumble Ready Podcast or Rumble Ready Fight Podcast. Actually, it's not fight, it's Rumble Ready Podcast. All right, we appreciate
Yo,
y'all for tuning in. We back next week, same time, 10:05. And it's
wait,
10:05 because this nigga be late. All
wait,
right,
wait.
y'all.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in as well. Yo, y'all be safe out there. God bless. Don't forget to do your 3-day water fast, eat correctly, and continue to stay prayed up. God bless, and we see y'all next week. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the like button. Hit the
Yep.
like button. Hit it a million times if you
Yep,
can.
and the notifications that way you know when we going live. I know we competing against the NBA Finals, but the motherfuckers beating them motherfuckers by 30 points. We out of here. Holla.